Living big at the expense of a brother. You don't have no pride, you think you rich, you is a robber. God never first take the poor boy. Gonna spend and don't call it a sugar. Living big at the expense of a brother. You don't have no pride, you think you rich, you is a robber. God never first take the poor. After making our motherland a better place to live. Tell me where we gonna run, go. When them say we have to pay for the oxygen we breathe. I'm coming on with a big man. You know this everybody wants to go and go off for it. A simple life. It's all we want to live. Give me food, give me clothes, give me love, and give me shelter, shelter. Simple life. Give me food, give me clothes, give me love, and give me shelter, shelter. Liberation, you're gonna run go, yeah. I speak and yeah. Gonna play, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh. Tell me where we gonna run go. After making our motherland a better place to live. Tell me where we gonna run go. When them say we have to pay for the oxygen we breathe. I'm coming up with a big man. You know this everybody want to go and go up for it. A simple life. It's all we want to live. Give me food, give me clothes, give me love, and give me shelter, shelter. Simple life. It's all we want to live. Give me food, give me clothes, give me love, and give me shelter, shelter. Yeah, wouldn't you hear me, please? This the one you sang me, I think from the deep. Tongue in me, I tell me, I feel like to weep. Only but thing I go on with the people can't keep, can't sleep. But the birds and become your stuff is me. You are the ones to make life easy, same you are make it harder. After everybody mess up and there is nowhere to scatter. Tell me where we gonna run go. After making our motherland a better place to live. Tell me where we gonna run go. When them say we have to pay for the oxygen we breathe. I'm coming now with a big man. You know this everybody want to go and go off for it. A simple life.
So good evening wherever you are doing the listening from. This is A1 Radio 101.1 megahertz, and it's all about trade talk, trade aid integrated in partnership with Share Interest, and A1 Radio is pleased to announce the commencement of trade talks under the Share Success Project. You might be wondering why Share Success Project. That is why you have to stay tuned. Listen to us on A1 Radio. You can join us on Radio Garden wherever you are, as well as Facebook Live, YouTube Live at A1 Radio 101.1 megahertz. I'm joined here today by two wonderful people that would help us dive into a great conversation today, which is understanding the Share Success Project. So if you're a woman, if you're a young person listening to us this evening, this is a great opportunity for you to listen, understand. And if you have questions, do well to ask your questions on our Facebook platform, our YouTube, and also call in to add your contribution to this conversation. Today on Trade Talks, like I said already, our topic is understanding the Share Success Project. And I'm joined in today by Mr. Amoa Isaac. He's the project officer for Trade Aid Integrated. And we also have in studio Mr. Conrad Bela Duty, and he's the program manager for Trade Aid Integrated. Without wasting much time, I would move into Studio P for us to commence our program today. You are welcome, Mr. Isaac. and Mr. Conrad.
Thank you very much.
I know the youth listening today would be very excited for this conversation we are about to have. So, let me start with Mr. Conrad. All right. You are the program manager. So I would like us to understand why Share Success projects and what's the whole thing about Share Success project is about and why it is initiated.
Okay, so good evening to your cherished listeners, your followers on your various social media, and I'm also a follower of it. Thank you for this great. I want to put our director, who is currently not in the following the program, as I've shared the link. I also want to salute Share Interest Foundation, who have been supporting also trading for a very long time. So basically, when we talk Share Success project, it is one of our flagship projects that we just started in February this year. And so basically, it's a livelihood and enterprise that seeks to strengthen the share value chain in the East. And one of the key things that the project seeks to build beneficiaries involved, and the beneficiaries involved are 100 across 4 communities in the Upper East region. And these are communities that traditionally produce shea butter. We are talking of communities like Agupe, talking of communities and team. So when you even go to this, see in share. So basically, the Share Success Project is an initiative that seeks to improve the share value chain, also using share as a means to improve the livelihoods of all the beneficiaries in share production, ranging from the pickers, the processors, and to the marketers. So the share it's a whole long value chain.
Thank you, Mr. Conrad. Coming to you, Mr. Isaac, I would love to know why this is the right time to talk about this initiative or bring about Share Success projects.
Yeah, thank you very much. Is the right one to look at the communities that we are working with, even though they do this but market us. So we decided to come in to support them. So this is the time for us to come in and support them so that they can market, get finance, so that when the time for them they are not buy them a support. So that support to buy the share.
So they are usually you want to add something?
Yeah, I just wanted to the share sector in the region presents enormous potential. And when you look at the share sector, a lot of women who share success this time is very important. Share in this sense has a lot. We believe that when this potential harnessed properly, then the trickling in effect going to be it means a greater impact. So that is the more reason share interest project at this time is very necessary.
It's very, very necessary. Looking at challenges, yes, there's always challenges in every industry. Mr. Isaac, can you please talk about a few challenges that you have within the share sector and the project is seeking to address?
Yes, before we launched this project, we went around and did survey, asked the women, users, telling that they are facing. And one of the things that they said is financial support.
Okay.
When it's come to buying the share nut, you have money to buy the share, access to market, use the share butter, or where to sell it, if not bulk market. At this time, we want to take it beyond bulk market. Recently, we sent sample to USA, Germany, see where we can get market there for them. So this is what we are doing so that we can be able to get.
Okay. So you've mentioned financial, you've also mentioned market space, but directing to the women, what are some of the most or biggest challenges the women face when it comes to the share production or the share business?
One of the biggest challenges is where and storage place where they can buy the share nut and so.
Okay.
When time the share nut is cheap, share nut storage place, access to market. Another thing too is weak organization. They are not organized. Because they are not organized, for them to get access to loan is a problem. So now that we are coming in to organize them, be in a group so that they can get access and support.
Okay. So, Mr. Conrad, in Ghana and even nationwide, many people know shea butter as an ingredient in cosmetics and food products. But how significant is the shea industry in Ghana's economy?
Yes, I think that the shea industry is very, very significant to the economy of Ghana. So you look at in terms of employment opportunities. Remember, I just told you earlier on that a lot of involved processing shea butter and along the shea value chain. So what that means is that women that are traditionally leaders their households through share are able to earn income. So in terms of employment, it's a very huge potential. In terms of economic empowerment of women, you know, we always said that when women it reflects in the entire house, because we know very well women known to share the little they get, they want to share. So in terms of economic empowerment, a huge potential presents a huge potential for it. When a lot of women are about income earning in the share value, then what that means is, you know, now another thing opportunity presents for the economy of Ghana in terms of what? Foreign exchange. Vision to so the share industry is, and I think it is one area that government not really. It's really one area that government positions is an area that can develop foreign exchange. But just to add to some of the challenges, there's the issue of quality control. Quality control. So you have a situation where the share butter that is not meat and quality. You also have a situation where the share butter that is used certain smell.
Yes.
That's bias. You also have a situation where the share butter, the trace, there are certain traces stemming from. So that is a more reason why. Yes, sir. So the construction of the processing center, formalizing or organizing them, very organized and well functioning group. Also training them, because one other issue that is also a major challenge, lack of financial businessmen, because these women lack this. So even if a beneficiary lacks this skill, and you even give the beneficiary even 1 million Ghana cedis, they will still use the money. Yes.
Yeah.
So that's why share success is coming in at this critical time. And I think that once the share success taken off, right time for all the various
Okay. Let's come back to our local producers. Are they benefiting enough in this industry's growth?
I think fisheries are eating in. So that is why I'm saying that the whole topic around sea is different area that we can discuss on other. But in my personal opinion, I think that local is
Well, if you're doing the listening right now, this is A1 Radio 101.1 megahertz, and it's Trade Talks on radio, A1 Radio. And our topic for today is understanding the Share Success Project. And this is an initiative of Trade Aid Integrated in partnership with Share Interest and A1 Radio. Coming back to the studio, Mr. Isaac, we've talked about the challenges. We've also talked about the problems local producers face. We've touched on whether it helps in Ghana economics. Let's talk about the role the women play. Yes, the role the women play in the central role the women play in the share value chain. How will this project improve their livelihood?
Thank you very much. It will improve their livelihood. The butter that they are going to sell, to get financial support there to support the family. You know, when they produce the shea butter, they will sell. When they sell, they will get money for the family. So when they get money to buy of shea nut, to be able to produce enough shea butter there. Simply we ask them to produce this paint container by 5 of them. So they can produce because they don't have shea nut. They don't have money to buy.
Okay.
So if we are able to support them to buy enough shea nut, use more shea butter, they'll be able to support the family. They'll get money to buy and to stock.
So let's talk about opportunities. What are some of the opportunities that this project will create for the women and youth?
One, now that we are going to support them, we'll be giving them seed capital to buy things that they need.
Okay.
Through that money, you can get something out for the family. The youth, you know, the youth job is a problem to Ghanaian youth. So if we are able to get market for them, the youth will come in. Or they don't come in because when they produce, you don't get market.
Mm-hmm.
Now that we are going to export it to USA country to the youth, if they enter, if they join, they are not put down. They will get financial support. So it will help them.
Okay. Mr. Conrad, do you have something to add to this?
Yes, so what I also want to add is that I think the SHARE project also presents a lot of opportunities to women and then youth. So one key aspect is stability. So the beneficiary women, the youth need to improve their capacity in regards to anything around. So capacity building, technical support, these are opportunities that they stand to gain. Now, another opportunity is access to markets. So remember I said that the SHARE chain involves a lot of actors in it. And so it presents the beneficiaries involved with market access opportunities. And you know, if you've heard of the Bogatanga International Craft and Art Fair, it's also another interesting platform for these beneficiaries to access marketing opportunities. Now it also presents them with what I call foreign exchange or export opportunities, in a sense that the use of the shea butter or the use of shea products extends beyond the boundaries of Ghana. And like I said, we are not the only country that produces shea butter. Our neighboring countries like Burkina Faso, Togo, Benin, Nigeria, Cameroon produces shea butter. But what stands tall with regards to Ghanaian shea butter is its uniqueness in terms of quality, in terms of the color, and in terms of even the texture. So this is a very big opportunity for all the beneficiaries involved. And I will urge them, if some are listening to us tonight, I'll urge them to cooperate fully project.
Yeah, that draws my attention to how the beneficiaries are selected. How are they selected?
Yeah, so with regards to how the beneficiaries were selected, before we even develop this initiative, where as an organization, we're always having interactions with the communities involved, and in the interactions, the communities that showed more interest are the communities that we are moving along with.
Okay.
And so for every community, remember, Trade Aid as an organization works in all districts of the Upper East region. We are actually a national NGO. So we work beyond the Upper East region. Just that our work has largely been concentrated in the Upper East region. And someone will ask, why did we choose those communities? Like you're asking Agose and Atim, Tazonga, and those places. They are traditionally communities that produce shea butter. And these are communities that have shown interest in wanting to what?
Expand.
In wanting to improve their livelihoods through share. And so once a community shows interest and is ready to ride along, and you move them. Because over the years, NGO work has also involved. It's not the usual thing those days that just go sample work, you invest a lot of funds, and then once the project ends. But this time the NGO work has taken a different form. So that is how come we have settled on those communities, and that is how come today Share Interest Foundation with Trade Aid is implementing an initiative like this.
So if you just tuned in, this is A1 Radio 101.1 megahertz, and it's Trade Talks today. And the topic we are having today is understanding the shared success project. And I'm having this great conversation with Mr. Amoa Isaac and Mr. Conrad Bila Duty. Yes. So if you want to join in or ask questions or for clarifications, you can call us on 0382 091 508 or 0382 095 566. The number again 0382 091 506 or 0382 095 566. Let's continue our conversation. Coming to Mr. Isaac. What impact do you expect the project to have on beneficiary communities?
The beneficiary community will benefit a lot. We will be giving them the trees that will be planted. That we are. Each community will give trees as the agric one that will plant in there. So, as my brother said, giving them training, men will be trained through dynamic training and asset training.
Yeah.
And the community leaders will also be trained how to protect their trees. A lot will benefit.
Okay. So, coming to Mr. Conrad, I know before starting this project, there are a lot of changes you may have wanted to get after the project. What are some of the changes you hope to see the beneficiary communities to get by the end of the project?
So I think, thank you very much once again. I think one of the changes or expected out that we want to see or witness an improvement in the income earnings of the beneficiaries involved. Remember, in my submissions earlier on, I kind of like said that the share be like our gold go up north here. So one expected outcome is what? To see an improvement in the income earnings of the beneficiaries. And then one other expected outcome also see an improvement in share butter that will share success project. Because remember I said that one thing about share or share butter is if the quality is get a lot of less coming. If the quality is that bad, you can guarantee or you can have a guarantee that nobody buy. So one anticipated result of the project is an improvement in the quality of share butter in terms of the capacities. And one other expected outcome is market access opportunities. So we anticipate that the share success project would create market access opportunities where these beneficiaries can sell their processed share butter in the markets.
So just within this question, how would the successes or changes be measured? How would you identify that we have been able to create a change?
So, for example, with regards to the improved incomes, we are looking at one of the indicators will be number of beneficiaries earning beyond the minimum wage.
Okay.
It's one key indicator. And what's the daily minimum wage income? I think it's around 20 cedis. or more. So if you are multiplying 20 cities by, let's say, 30 days, because for these processes, they're not like the ordinary government or private workers that do the 8 to 5 10. So for the shea butter produce, they can work any other day in the week. So number of beneficiaries earning beyond the minimum wage, and then the number of buyers.
Okay.
So in the long term, you are looking at the number of buyers that these beneficiaries have been to get. And in terms of the project's contribution to peace,
Okay.
I'm actually a peace fellow on the Rotary Peace Fellowship program, and so one of the things that contributes to violence is idleness.
Yeah.
When people are idle and then they are not doing anything, the next thing is what? Mischief. Then the mischief will build up into chaos, resulting in conflict. So I think that one key thing that probably the shared success project might not have mentioned or projected out fully is the project's overall contribution to peace
Okay.
and well-being in the Upper East region in terms of access to natural resources, and then acceptance of the rights of others. These are positive peace pillars that are mentioned. So in terms of peace, the project will also contribute to sustaining peace
Okay.
in the region, and in particular those areas, because there is something to do and there's something to do to improve their livelihood. So that's one key aspect that the project also contribute to.
So if you are listening to us, this is A1 Radio 101.1 megahertz, and we are having a conversation on the topic understanding the shared success project. So if you're a woman listening to us, you are a young person listening to us right now who is involved in share collection or processing, what practical opportunities should you be thinking of? This is the time to call. This is the time to ask. You can join the conversation on A1 Radio Facebook. You can ask your questions on our comment section. We are also live on YouTube at A1 Radio 101.1 FM. The number to call us on is 0382 091 508. The number again, 0382 091 508 or 0382 095 566. 0382 095 566. Coming back to Mr. Isaac, Mr. Conrad has mentioned that some of the success stories you would want to have at the end of this project is peace, market improvements, and a lot of things. But then, before peace and this whole changes would be acquired, our traditional leaders have a role to play. Our local authorities have a role to play. What are some of these roles that our traditional leaders, our local authorities, and the community members in large have to play to make this a success?
Yes, thank you very much. You want them to, or they want them to support community with, not even our community that we are working, where they are not support, not to cut. To pass laws for people cutting them. And they should also, when we start producing, the stakeholders will come in and market their butter to come and buy. Especially assembly. Yeah, they can support them with nut trees. That plant. Plant more nut trees. You will get more nut.
Mr. Conrad, the same question.
Yes, so before I respond to your question, I think there was something that I left out. I think one of the expected impacts we also want to see is environmental sustainability.
Okay.
Because what we want to see is that eventually the production of shea butter would lead to the people not further destroying the limited shea trees that we have now. And I believe that in the long term, because of the potential of the shea, the burning of shea trees into charcoal would actually become a disincentive rather than incentive. So it's something that we hope that the project will continue. But coming back to the question, I think one key thing we would want the traditional leaders to play is in the aspect of what? Cooperation of the project.
Okay.
Then also offering protection or facilitating the process of ensuring that the shea tree is protected, and then also making available resources.
Okay.
So, for example, under the project, we are constructing a processing center at the Zongo, and I believe that when you are less busy on your own time as a media house, you can come and take you to the site. So at the moment, the project is at the foundation.
Okay.
And so in terms of provision of resources, the traditional leaders should be able to facilitate the provision of resources to ensure that this project is a success.
What about the local authorities and then community members at large?
Yes, so we want the community members to see it as a project, not a project of trade aid. We want the community members to own the project. We want the community members to run along or rally along with the project. We don't want the community members to see it as it's trade aid and then shared interest foundation are coming to give a center and do other things. But we want them to see it as their own project. Say that look, eventually when trade aid and shared interest foundation phase out of this area, we will handle this project very well. Now we want the local authorities, assemblies, that if there's anything with regards to the lease or the permits associated with the land, we want the assemblies to facilitate the creation of these vital for the project or the construction of the facility to smoothly. So that because at one point in time, these documents, they want the local authorities to facilitate any form of patient or requirement that we need to make this project a success. And because what we are doing, we are actually also complementing the efforts of the assembly and the government in the region. We want them to hold this project. And then we also want them to begin to alter some policy in terms of policy and practice. Because I know as we travel along the project and as we travel along with this radio discussion, we will do a lot of discussion around some other areas. But I think that this is a time, once we are talking about the shared success project, this is a time that some of these local institutions or some of these stakeholders can start putting in some processes for us to ride along for the general success of the region.
So we've done 46 minutes past the hour, 7 p.m. And you are still live on A1 Radio 101.1 megahertz. And it's Trade Talks. And our topic for today is understanding the Shea Success Project. I'm joined in here today with Mr. Isaac and Mr. Conrad. Coming back to studio, Mr. Isaac, there are always a lot of misconceptions when it comes to businesses. What are some of the misconceptions people have when it comes to share businesses?
Thank you very much. People, they are better than people. People want to eat their butter, but because of the process, the way they produce, the way they go to welcome market, the way they dispose it, open it. The women, they will just put it, don't cover it. This make people not to patronize their butter. And because there's no market for them, people don't want to go into their butter action. Because of this, people don't patronize the shea butter. Now that we are going to come in to support this narrative change.
Okay. Mr. Conrad, you may have heard some of the misconceptions people have on share businesses. Do you have a few to share?
Yes, I think one other misconception, it sounds funny, but very serious, is that people say that those that use shea butter, they are not up to date. So people that smear shea butter, they are not up to date. But shea butter is actually one of them, probably the most healthiest cosmetic to apply on your body, from babies to adults. But the misconception, and then people prefer using some other cosmetics, which in turn will have an effect on your skin. So some of these misconceptions are very funny, but they also have a negative impact. Shea butter, the patronage of shea butter. And so for me, what I want to say is that let's patronize our shea butter.
Okay.
It is, for me, the most healthiest cosmetic to apply on your body. No side effects, no reactions. Apply it on your body. And there's that misconception, particularly with the females, that when you use shea butter, it makes you dark. That misconception. But there's also evidence that people who have used shea butter, fair people who have used shea butter, have actually not become dark. It has actually made their skin so bright. So these are things that we must decode out of our minds, then embrace this very wonderful treasure that we have.
Yes, we should embrace this wonderful treasure. Mr. Isaac has something to add.
We know that the white people are now patronizing the shea butter. One of our clients came from US. Said the shea butter, we don't know the importance of it, but they use it more than we are producing. We don't use it, but they use it more than us. That the shea butter, when they apply this thing on their body, make their body, the skin look more brighter. Doesn't have effect on their skin. Then their hair too, they use the shea butter to apply their hair. If you want your hair to grow, use the shea butter. I hear our people say, oh, you apply it, you become dark, you use it. So the white people are not patronizing this shea. When you go outside, people are just asking, even South Africa, you go to South Africa and you are coming back to Ghana. They are asking you, oh, if you are coming back to South Africa, they are shea butter. So the shea butter, our people, we have a lot of things, but we don't patronize our own destiny.
So, Mr. Conrad, we've mentioned the opportunities that share success project would bring to the communities and then the beneficiaries in large. But what should our listeners be excited about the Share Success project? What should they expect?
Yes, so I think our listeners should be excited Share Success project because market says that project is also going to be to present. So what that means is that you are someone who has interest in the share value chain. If you are someone who picks share nuts, this is an opportunity for you. Because once the factory is completed, the factory will need share nuts to sustain production. So if you are a share nut picker, this is a very big opportunity for you to start picking more nuts, not just any kind of share nuts, but quality nuts down. If you are someone who gets share butter, this is an opportunity for you. That once the factory is done and is in full operation, it is a big opportunity. If you are also someone who wants to learn more about the share industry, about the share value chain, then the Share Success project presents a very great opportunity for you, that individual, to position yourself, learn, build your expertise, and become expert in share value.
Okay.
They should also expect quality share butter. And then the packaging, we are going to make it so special that when you even see the container alone, will even convince you to buy from the woman.
Talking about packaging, I was about to ask a question concerning that. Don't you think one of the reasons why people don't patronize share products is because of the packaging? Like you mentioned earlier on, that you get to the market and they just present it uncovered, unhygienic. Don't you think that these are some of the issues that doesn't help people patronize share project? And if that is the reason, what are some of the ways people can improve in packaging share products?
And that is why we are coming in. We'll start producing. You can come and see how we are making it. The project site, you can visit our place, see how we are going to put it. We are going to make the machines where the machines will be, where the shea butter will be kept, where we will produce the frying of the nut, and from the nut to the machine, and where when the produce finish, where we put it.
So it will be open for everyone.
Yeah, you can.
Even schools can come for excursion.
The machines. We are going to bring 2 big machines, giant one, that will be producing where they will wash the machines that we have mounted a giant poly tank where we have water that will wash, and the frying from there to the machine, and from the machine final production. The whole place is going to be neat. Then the containers that we are going to use, the container alone, when you even look at the container alone, or even convince you to buy the share nut, the share butter.
Yeah. So we've done 55 minutes past the hour 7, and yes, it has been an educative conversation, inspiring. I have learned a lot. I know you listening to me today have learned a lot as well. This is just the beginning of Trade Talks, and wow, today's conversation, like I said earlier on, our topic today is understanding the Share Success project. Mr. Conrad mentioned that share is our gold. It is our cocoa in the northern parts of Ghana. How well are you using this gold you have in your land? That is why we are here today, to show you, to teach you, to learn from you so that you learn from us. And would let our Yes, our region, our country move forward. Yes, and the problems with unemployment and a lot of would be resolved when we kickstart this project. We have just 4 minutes more to go. Let's, to Mr. Isaac. What message would you like to send to women currently involved in shea processing?
What I will, the message that I would like to them, they should keep having hope. Those producing the shea butter who are giving up, we are coming in on the market for them. Not only the 4 communities that we are working currently, we are going to expand to some of communities. So they should keep on having hope.
Okay.
We will come to them. We'll make sure that we build about 4 or 5 factories this region so that our women, our young people can get job and we can be able to export. And do you know that we will export basket?
Yes.
We don't talk, we do it.
Yes.
When you come to trade it, we have about 65 basket weavers group. And we have built about 5 craft centers, about 5 communities. So this one that we are talking, we are going to do it. Coming to 4 months time, when you come to the place, you see yourself. So they should keep having hope. We'll come, we'll make sure that we get market for them. We have sent samples to about 4 countries, and we are receiving response about shea butter. I will advise them they should keep having hope. We'll make the industry very effective for them.
From Mr. Isaac to the women, keep having hope, and you would see the outcome of this project. We don't just talk, we actually do it. Mr. Conrad, what advice do you have for young people who want to enter the shea value chain?
Yes, so generally, the recommendations that I have for young people is that the share value chain is a very broad.
Okay.
So depending on which aspect of the value chain that you want to involve yourself, just prepare yourself. And like I always say, nothing good comes easy. Prepare yourself, position yourself, because like I said, we have the picking, you have the sorting, you have the processing, you have the marketing. So depending on which aspect of the value chain you want to involve yourself, prepare yourself, position yourself, and be ready to learn. And the women that are also involved, I just want to encourage them to give their all in this project, because Shared Interest Foundation is an organization that has a lot of interest in contributing to what? Eradicating poverty. And we all know that Trade Aid has been in existence for 26 years now. So that should tell you how interested Trade Aid as an organization wants to see general improvement in the livelihoods of people.
So if I'm a young person listening this evening, if I'm a woman listening this evening, and I want to learn more about the project or participate in the activities, where can I find more information about it?
So we have started implementing the project. We'll be sharing a lot of information as we progress on our social media handles. So on Facebook, we are Trade Aid Income. YouTube, when you type Trade Aid Income. We are also on Twitter. We are on Instagram. So we'll be sharing information on social media handles. We'll also be sharing information on our website. That is tradeagh.org. So when you type the www.tradeagh.org, also get a lot of information on it. And we would also be sharing a lot of information on this platform in partnership with A1 Radio. So if people would want a lot of information on the share, then they should watch out for Trade Talks, because we would be involving a lot of expertise and very experienced, seasoned people in the industry this platform.
Yeah. So, Mr. Isaac, if you have final words to my listeners, the young people, the women listening to you this evening, what would that be?
The young people, young out there, yeah, but it doesn't make your skin dark. This patronize it. If white people are patronizing share body, why we are using it, we don't want to treat the young people, especially you, the women. And this one can use it for your hair. The perfume, this one is really perfume. You don't need to, if you apply, you don't need to apply perfume again. The scent is very nice.
Yes, it is.
You know that when we're young, if we use that one to make cozy, look better than this fractal that they used to do. This fractal, you don't know what they even used to produce it. You don't know whether it's human oil, human beings oil, or what oil. And they say what and what oil. So let's keep on patronizing the young people. Those who want to also venture into shea butter, they can come to our office. Our office is at Lusak building, just by homes or beginner better commission. You can come in, ask more questions. We will help them. Those who want to also sell shea nut, they can come. If they have shea nut, you don't need to call somebody or look somebody in Accra to come and buy. You will come and buy.
Mr. Conrad, final words.
Yes, so final word I have is next question. In terms of what? Managing the adverse effects from the environment, share better.
Yes. Well, shea butter is good for you, especially the ladies, for your skin, for your hair. And probably that might be the cheapest cosmetic to have in your room as a woman. This is where we would end our conversation today. And it's Trade Talks. Yes, Trade Talks is back. And this time, it's all about Share Success. Yes, Share Success Project. And our conversation today was based on the topic, understanding the Share Success Project. And I was joined in today with Mr. Anwar Isaac. He is the project officer for Trade Aid Integrated. And Mr. Conrad Bila Duty, he's the program manager for Trade Aid Integrated. Like I said, this is where we would end our conversation today. Thank you so much for joining us on Trade Talks. We've been discussing the Share Success Project and its potential to transform the livelihoods, particularly for women and youth involved in share value chain. And thank you so much, Mr. Conrad, and thank you so much, Mr. Isaac, for being here this evening to have this great conversation. If you are listening to us, this is just the beginning. There are so many more topics that we would have on this segment. Still stay tuned for the rest of our project. It is me, Kezia Poripeya, and so who is the host for today's edition of Trade Talk. Thank you so much and have a great evening.